Hey, hey, hey! We back. Uh... So... Something to do with a radio tower. Something to do with the radio tower. I wonder if people
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the Quarantine Protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the Penal Charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences. The real question is, should I have gone in here?
Well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the Quarantine Protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right? What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on. A few. The ones who'd hung on until we turned up. Lucky for them that we did.
Yeah, true
It's good
that.
having civvies around. Reminds you what you're fighting for, eh? That'd be the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No.
Maybe.
Sarge.
There we go then. Outlaws we shoot, strangers we let in. Captain's orders.
Let's just keep out.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence treasonous and will be treated as such.
Look, for the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
Get a lot sorted out by kicking the elderly out of the road, do you?
You know what the captain said? inside the inner perimeter.
Vulnerable! The bloody cheek of you! Ah, at least the
Hands away
outlaws
from
have
any
the common
weapons, you.
decency to rob us blind and not tell us
One
it's
more
for
civvy
our
gives
own
me cheek and I'll
bloody
top the
good.
bastard. Right, listen. Orders be blown out. Orders is orders. You obey orders, or it's the jug for you.
You'd never took us in the prison. I'd die there. You'd never.
Watch me. You should be thanking us for protecting you. You know that?
Aye, I suppose so.
You suppose. Let me hear you say it. Stay to this place. Leave tomorrow if you could.
Nice.
Gather your cat and get out.
Do not piss off else soldiers. Okay.
Keep the peace, Sibby.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
Respect. Respect the keeps the easy.
You have done well. You have installed a battery. The interchange starts to live again. Search and you will find. Find more batteries. Install more batteries.
Wee.
So I said to him, "Where's my pal Johnny? What you done with him?" And that bloody peacock says, "Oh, Mr. Wilmore is currently detained."
There has been an increase in outlaw
But poor Mr. Wilmore in that prison of theirs. What for?
Wouldn't say, would he? Eh? All full of martial law this and special powers that.
Ugh, bunch of little Hitlers.
Forbidden
Our David
use.
came back from
Oh, Heavenly Father. Got enough. Woo! So missing a camera.
Why here of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why in the church?
Some bugger, pardon my French, wanted to make a scene, sir.
The doom us all in the process. If the captain and his minions find out.
Could come in there. You've just owned some pines.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. So it seems. To visit this sort of thing upon the church is pure wickedness. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out,
That was good.
things will become so much worse here. Oh, thank you. I shan't forget your kindness, and nor shall Wyndham. Because if anyone so much as puts a foot out of line here, that captain claps someone in chains. So if you
Damn.
caught wind of a thing like this, I fear for myself and for my congregation. Besides, this is a village matter. We shall attend to it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to work out.
Actually.
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear. In God's name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail.
Jill.
I don't know who. Not us. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave. This is village business, and none of yours. Like I said, this is none of your business, stranger. If you want to play detective, stick to the crime scene. Leave us bystanders alone.
She knows something. No, I keep the
You'll
bandage.
do the right thing, I'm sure. God go with you. I trust you will do what is right.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions
Whoa.
of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
Good day, sir.
Citizens, it has come to my attention again.
They should just paint the boundary wall institutional green and call this whole country a lunatic asylum. Not sure
There
about
is-
you.
There is a toilet thief around here, it seems. I wonder who it could be.
blasted place.
I am just stealing everything.
Well, well, a new face. Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from? Really? Well, you're not the first amnesiac I've seen since things went awry. Trauma does strange things to people.
It
In
truly
case it
does.
wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol.
Yeah,
You
it's
are
the
permitted to
protocol.
move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope
Yes.
it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you.
Don't talk about the
I would hope a
church.
stranger like you can provide me with some information. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Let me worry about what to do with it. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know? Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways. I'm glad to hear it. The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good. I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know,
I smell
come to me with it.
death at a
If you want
church.
somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious. That is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot. Good day to you. Stay out of
Maybe
trouble, eh?
Smith is right. Perhaps we should just build a huge still and drink ourselves to death. At least I'd die happy.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slattern Dale.
I've had enough.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? There are saviors and protectors.
Interesting.
Well, that's their story any road. They came in when the government built them walls around the place. Don't think the plan was for them to get trapped in here, same as us, but here they are. Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Morris Wick, owner of this establishment. Take a look at what I have to offer if you fancy.
Wait, no.
Done and done. Get new stock in now and then, so come back any time. I might have something new for you. Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it.
Fair
Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Now't temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did anyhow.
Well, it is what it is, isn't it? We have to carry on. There are mouths to feed.
True.
Listen, a word to the wise, huh? I'm here today not because I've learned to get by with the soldiers, but in spite of them.
True,
The
true.
village needs to stick together. The protocol is a curse to be born, not somewhat to sympathize with.
Okay, nice. Ah, the bakery.
Outlaw activity on Saturday.
Addressing civilians. Stand back, citizen.
Declared safe.
The bakery. Oh, that bakery.
Oh, who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do. Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're
Honesty
looking
is
to buy
good policy.
something. Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't. My, well, that's good to know. But I can hardly trust a stranger, can I? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. He did he? So you've sided with the protocol, eh? Bloody soldiers, always digging around trying to find your secrets. Well, like I said, you won't get nothing out of me. Bye now.
Is this trespassing?
Acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence...
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I. Good day to you. Stay out of trouble, eh?
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity
amend this, make do amend that. I just want to buy something for once.
The interchange is on the other side.
If you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately. Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised. Be safe.
I see you. Let's be civilized about this. Hands away from any weapon. Drop it, now. God. Must have swooped up.
Do as you're told, right?
That tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Bloody hell. You kept me a fright. What we do? How do? Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you? Fountains of beer, dancing girls, and the finest cuisine in the land. Well, we've got some beer. And I found a pickled onion in a jar in the back of the cupboard. Seriously, mind, I can get me hands on things. Some pretty hard to find things at that. And feeling that, I can offer conversation. No gossip, mind you. Get locked up for gossip these days. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with. I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind? I bet you could. But you wouldn't find anything like that in Wyndham. But there's a ruined mill out on Skethermore. There's a fella up there, more often than not, and he might have what you're looking for. Fair warning, though. Out in Skethermore, soldiers don't care who or what you are. They'll shoot before they ask.
Yeah, of course.
Keep your bloody voice down. Nothing brings the soldiers down on you faster than talking about that. Mayhap, I heard.
I thought that was a soldier for a
I
second.
can't see it out more than that. A favour, eh? Well, aye. Maybe that might be what I need right now. All right, let's talk. One of them scientists, in particular, used to come to drink in here. Before it all went arse upwards, that is. He liked his ale, that fella, and ale made him chatty. He told me he worked in something called the Interchange. Never said quite where it were, but he used to stagger off towards the substation round the back of here. So that might be worth a deco. Now, about that favour. I need to collect a few messages. Now,
Interesting.
You understand? I can't stick me nose out of the door without the soldiers taking an interest. You the let walk of the
True.
village. So I need you to go to Skethermore for us. I was hoping you'd say that. I need a message collecting from Nora. Careful with
Nora.
her. She's not fond of strangers. But it'll be all right if you see I sent you. She hides out in her barn on Skethermore. I'll mark it for you. The other note is with a fella who skulks all over Skethermore. But we have a meeting place. I'll mark it on your map. Well, after it all went to cock and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see 'em. But after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty around here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that
Probably.
from me, all right? See you around.
Maybe Smith is right. Perhaps we should just build a huge still and drink ourselves to death. At least I'd die happy.
If you just let it, don't be causing trouble, all right?
I'm not.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us and help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
Lovely.
Did you want something? That's all good. People come here to barter all the time. Might have new things for you if you call back now and again. Bye now. Did you want something? Bye now.
We started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that again.
Like we need
There are a
any
few
more.
locals left as it is.
Citizens of Wyndham, the woods are still off limits. If you need to approach the woods for foraging, request an escort at the village hall.
No, that's where I came from.
Wish to see you, but just let me show him what I can do.
Do you have a good reason to leave the village? Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately. Report early. The contagion can be
Okay, follow this path. I really want to go and knock out that guy, like search all that area. It's telling me do not go just yet.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Good evening, good evening. I'll be on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be presumed to have hostile intent, and you will be fired upon.
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
Gotcha.
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I? Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you? Excellent answer. I can see we're going to get along like an house on fire. You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us army lot. Bloody hell, you're keen. Well, we don't take new recruits, but if you're serious, you could always go and talk to Captain Sims in the village. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello. I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't. Nah, I've got plenty of those already. There I am. You can see how well that's it. Soldiering ain't so. Protocol now. That's well, this really we took over at Take One. If you plan. Yeah, but the trick that is I can't. Well, the fly. Steer well. See you around, chum. A return customer. All trades are final. Word to the wise. Everyone trades with old Bootsy, so there's always new things in stock. Come back and see anytime. See you around, chum.
Nice. Whee!
A return customer.
Get.
That's everything, yeah?
Nice.
See you around, chum.
Actually, he's been pretty good to me.
The village of Wyndham is picturesque. The village of Wyndham is quaint. The village of Wyndham is dangerous. Be cautious.
Why? Du-du-du. Secret tunnel. It doesn't hurt too much. Yes.
Somehow. Don't know how yet. But one day.
That's interesting. I can get back to the village. Explored bunker.
You're done for.
Here we go.
Won't let you get away. Better check it out. Bloody kill them. Be more careful. Right,
There! Spot you!
Oh, I thought that was a battery. Ah, nothing. Hmm. Nice. Tomorrow begins here. Be proud to be Bard. You know what that means? Tomorrow is going to be here. And I'll leave this video here. Catch you all in the next one.